it's Gustavo here. In this video, let me help you with some of the topics that I've been discussing with my students in this week, during this week, about reasons to stop working so hard. So one of the reasons for that is because it hurts or may hurt people around you, mainly those who you love the most. And some topics here, like for example, quantity kills quality. This topic relates to the amount of time that you are uh, expanding, working so hard or doing whatever you were doing there. So, for example, what we have here, you want to be excellent at what you do. So, fine to be good at what you do, no problem with that. But the more tasks you take on, the smaller your chance of doing an excellent job at any of them and cutting as many items off your task list as you can ups the odds that you will do a killer job on the things that matter the most. So the problem here is that you should not have a lot of things on your task list. That's it. So you should reduce it for, let's say, um, a minimal amount of activities or tasks. So you that in a way that you should balance, okay, the things that you must deliver for yourself or for others if you work for someone else during your current daily job routine. So quantity kills quality. Don't work so hard. Don't overdo it. Don't just have a task list that is capable to achieve. And sleep matters. This is the second topic. Sleep matters. The way to a more productive, more inspired, more joyful life is getting enough sleep. Of course, if you don't, you may have problems. Ariana Huffington said in a 2011 TED Talk, the way to a more productive, more inspired, more joyful life is getting enough sleep. As you know, she fainted from exhaustion and broke her cheekbone. Can you imagine? This person broke her cheekbone and is now something of a sleep evangelist. I was recently having dinner with a guy who bragged that he had gotten only 4 hours sleep the night before, and she continued saying that, oh, this is not interesting, boring, blah blah blah. But the point here is sleep is very important. So if you don't sleep well, this may be a huge problem for you as well. So hormones may be released during the night and so on. Next we have you suck when it counts. What does it matter with you suck when it counts? So let me check this for you and then I'll give my comment as well. So I can tell you from experience that going into a meeting tired and distracted means you suck in that meeting. For example, if you are extremely exhausted, you won't think well, you cannot even give the right answers for those questions that people are me asking you and so on. So of course you have to rest and pay attention to what people were saying. So don't this way you won't disrespect them as well as you won't waste their time as well as yours. Your mood is a buzzkill. Let me check this number 4. The kind of irritability and impatience that goes with being overworked and behind schedule cast a black cloud over the people around you, both at work and at home. If you're an employee, it would damage your career, or for example, if you're a small business owner, etc., it will harm your business for sure. So your mood is very important as well. So uh, you know, avoid being impatient. That's the key word I would say here. And try to be nice first of all with yourself, and then after you may reduce this buzzkill. Next one is number 5. Your judgment is impaired. And the research is conclusive. Let me check this one. Sleep deprivation impairs decision making. As a leader, poor judgment is something you cannot afford. And crossing some tasks off your to-do list, handing them to someone else. So try to delegate the functions to someone else. This may help you to save your time as well as your energy and so on. Number 6, we have you're setting a bad example, and for sure, if you're just overworking, you're saying to others, okay, it's good to do that, maybe, who knows. But in this case, this shouldn't be, or shouldn't, I would say, shouldn't be what you have to do here, okay? And the work schedule and time you set for yourself will likely be mirrored by the smartest and most ambitious of your employees. So please avoid doing that, okay? Then don't create an environment where on these to see how many hours they can work without falling over. Please don't do that. So the next is there will always be more work, for sure. Work never it but the work by itself will never end. So we will always have all the time things to do and to accomplish. So um, don't don't think it will be finished. Don't think you will do everything and that's over. No, you may challenge yourself all the time. So if you run your own business, like in my case, there is always a new project to start, a new customer to pursue, or a new technology to try it out, or something like that, and you will never be out of new work to do. And if you work for someone else, getting a lot done will lead to being given more tasks. That can be a good thing, but only if you have the time and energy to do them with excellence. And excellence is very, very important. And in my opinion, excellence is when you're capable to first understand exactly the Pareto rule, which means 8 of 8. Let's split some tasks in this concept, the 8-20 rule. 20% of the things that you should do or should accomplish during the day may bring 8% of the results. Basically, this is it, and that's what I've been doing, and it's working. And next, we have your hurting your relationships as well as uh, yourself, I would say. So, in this case, I make some time to talk with uh, others, to try to discuss some topics that may be hurting you or someone else, etc., or harming others. So don't do that. Don't wait until it's too late um, in terms of relationships. So let's say you have your husband or your wife, talk about your spouse, for example. Try to discuss more about this with them. And finally, we're almost finishing here. You're screwing up your health, and that's true. If you don't have time to work out, to practice or exercise, if you don't have a daily routine, it will totally screw up your health. So don't do that or avoid doing that. It's very important to have a schedule, where you practice or exercise. Daily routine is very important as well. So in this case, it seems clear from her tweets that she didn't, and if she had, she would have made a different choice. In this case, this is just um, something from Mita Diver, and she said that, and I'm sure you're smart enough not to work uh, 30 hours straight for sure, but do you let your work schedule interfere with things like healthy eating and regular exercise? Not to mention sleep. Can you imagine? Lack of sleep, not good. So pay attention to it. And finally, we have most of the work is less important than you think. Like I said, Pareto principle, 8-20 rule. What we have here is exactly that. Put those items together. I mean, what are the items that we are seeing here? Things related to your career and what will bring the best results for you as well, okay? And your personal life, I would say, okay? If something will help you fulfill a lifelong dream, it's worth spending long hours. If not, then it isn't. So ask yourself, in 10 years, will I care about this? If the answer is no, then it's probably time to keep and to go get some rest. So this was one of the articles and topics that I had discussed with my students from Inc.com. 10 reasons to stop working so hard, and I think, or I would say that I pray for you not to work so hard, so many hours. It's not good for your health. Try to practice exercise. Remember the Pareto rule, 8-20 rule, and I don't know, sleep a little bit more. So it will help you have a good relationship. Balance in life is key here. This is it, folks. Okay. This English was completely in English. Okay. Sometimes I record videos only in English. Sometimes in Portuguese. The point here in this channel is to bring content that or share information with you that may help you, your career, your personal life, etc. And if you like it, fine, thumbs up, please. And if you'd like to leave a comment as well, no problem at all. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check for my English course. I have an amazing English course. I'll leave the link below this video or somewhere else here. And this is it. Okay, folks, so see you on the next video.